Umthakazo omuhle siyalamukela njalo kwesinye isiqephu sethu sezindaba kumsakazo we-Citizens Movement Radio nomhla ngoLwesibili zili-16 kuMabasa ngomnyaka ka-2025. Indaba lizethulelwa ngikhethiwe Chuma. Kwesihamba phambili namhlanje ukonakele ngenxa yenkohlakalo yenziwa ngumNangagwa kusho Mahere. Izinga lenkohlakalo ngaphansi kobuthungameli bukaMnangagwa buyayangisa kusho ilunga ledale lePhalamende. Ibandla leZANU-PF kuyimbuthano yamasela kusho ibandla eliphikisayo. Nanzi indaba zethu ngokugcweleyo. Owayemela iMount Pleasant edale lePhalamende umhlonitshwa uFatsai Mahere useveze inkohlakalo yokuhulumende ka-Emmerson Mnangagwa njengaleyi esiyonakele. Lapho ekhuluma ngendaba zama-ambulensi anikelwe ngulo waziwa ngenkohlakalo uWicknell Chivayo, uMahere uthe kuyayangisa ukuba uhulumende usezehlise isithunzi kabuhlungu lapho esethakazelela ukuphiwa ama-ambulensi ngumuntu owaziwayo ukuba yisigebenga. Uthe kungumlando kahulumende ukuba lethe ama-ambulensi njalo alungisise ezempilakahle ukuze izakhamizi zingami isikhathi eside njalo zilinde ukuphiwa ilabo abakhohlakeleyo. Siye saxoxisana labanye bethu kumsakazo we-Citizens Movement Radio, omunye wabo uTony Shaba osinike imininingwana mayelana ngalolu daba.
Hello Zimbabwe, hello citizens, Tony Shava here. Well, Advocate Fazai Mahere's description of the corruption that is inside Emmerson Mnangagwa's government is well befitting, considering that our country has so far been reduced to a small village that is where the headman just does what he wants. There is nothing that we can celebrate in Zimbabwe at the moment, because there is nothing, there is no development, no economic development, no infrastructural development. There is no development in anything. You see, we have people like Wicknell Chivayo whom we know they're very corrupt, you know, they're serial corrupt people. Everything that they do, ask Wicknell, where is your business? Ask Wicknell, what products does he sell? He doesn't have anything that we know, but we see him dishing out cars, you know, to people willy-nilly, people that he desires to give. Now we hear that he is giving ambulances to the hospitals, and we see people celebrating that. Well, there's nothing that we can actually celebrate there. He could have done it long back. Many people have died because they could not find transport to take them to the hospital when they were sick and when they were involved in accidents. And it happened as they watched. But nothing was ever done. And as Zimbabweans, we are not looking up to Wicknell to do things for us. We are looking up to the government, because the government has got money. We know that the government has money, because Zimbabwe has got a lot of minerals. Over 45 minerals are found in Zimbabwe, which bring revenue into the country, but we don't even know where that money goes. What we know is that there are some few people who are extra rich enough even to dish out expensive cars worth hundreds of thousands of US dollars, you know, willy-nilly. So it's quite very unfortunate, and I really agree with Advocate Fazai Mahere and also with President Chamisa. I'm sure he mentioned something concerning that what the government has done. It's quite unfortunate and it's quite sad, and we really hope that things would come to a change in Zimbabwe and all these things will be a thing of the past. We need a new Zimbabwe. We need new leaders. Thank you.
Kusenjalo mela imbizo edale lePhalamende umhlonitshwa uKhopani Matsivanyika usewasola kakhulu uhulumende ka-Emmerson Mnangagwa ngenkohlakalo leyathe isisezingeni lesabekayo. Umhlonitshwa uMatsivanyika uthi kuyakhathaza ukuba iloba ubufakazi bukhona benkohlakalo, asikho isifiso kuhulumende sokuba babophe labo ababandakanyekayo kunkohlakalo. Uye wasola kakhulu ihofisi likamongameli leli eliyilo elishushumbisa inkohlakalo. Isiphathamandla sebandla eliphikisayo uStephen Sarkozy Chuma usesole kakhulu ibandla leZANU-PF ngokuvikela izigebenga lezi ezisolwa ngokukhipha imali elizweni ngokukho emthethweni kanye lokukhipha impahla ngokungekho emthethweni, lokho sokulimaze ilizwe kakhulu. UChuma uye waveza ukuba leli bandla elathola uzibuse ligcine kakhulu amasela abantu abafana loWicknell Chivayo kanye loKhudakwashe Takwirey ukuze bathole kule inzuzo yokutshontshwa. Ake sizweni okaChuma ekhuluma.
Yes, it is now clear that ZANU-PF has become a den of thieves where criminals, including convicted ones like Wicknell Chivayo, have found refuge. We have seen the likes of Kudakwashe Takwirey, who is regarded as one of the most corrupt individuals in Zimbabwe, also trying to find a home in ZANU-PF. And we know that there are reports that is already in their central committee. We've also seen the likes of Paul Tungwarara, who is leading the so-called empowerment programs of Emmerson Mnangagwa, is also part of ZANU-PF. So it's now clear that this so-called Revolutionary Party condones corruption, despite Emmerson Mnangagwa's lip service that they have zero tolerance to corruption. But what we have witnessed and what we have seen is that this is a party that protects criminals from prosecution. That is why yesterday we saw Wicknell Chivayo donating cars to ZANU-PF provincial chairpersons. This is a clear message to the Zimbabwean masses that all the thieves who want to bleed the country's economy can just do so and go to ZANU-PF to seek protection. So we urge the people of Zimbabwe to unite, to come together, to organize and confront this dictatorship of Emmerson Mnangagwa, because it is doing more damage to the country than any good.
Abalimi bomumbu esabelweni seMashonaland West sebebhekane lobunzima bokuswela imali ngemva kokuba iGrain Marketing Board yehluleke ukubabhadala umumbu abawuhambisa ezinyangeni ezedlulileyo. Abalimi abanengi eBanket, eMurombethi kanye leSanyathi bathi abasenelisi ukuthenga inhlanyelo kanye lefertilizer ukuze bazilungiselele ukulima. Abalimi laba bathi thenjiswa ukubhadalwa imali kodwa selokhu belindile akula okuvelayo. Basola kakhulu inhlanganiso yeGMB ngokungasebenzi ngokusemgcekeni, lokho kubenza basokole ukusebenza lapho belungiselela ukulima. Iziphathamandla zikahulumende sezilokhu zibathembisa kodwa zibashiya belenge emoyeni. Kusenjalo enye inkampani enkulu eyaziwayo eZimbabwe ngokugaya impuphu iBlue Ribbon isimise imisebenzi koBulawayo ngenxa yokuswelakala komumbu. Inkampani le ibiqasha abantu abangama-34 ngehlandla linye ngalinye lapho besibala amahlandla amabili bekhipha umumbu ngaphezu kwe-60 tons, kodwa izisebenzi sezimile ukusebenza. Ukuvalwa kwale nkampani kuphikisana lenkulumo kahulumende lapho abathi bathola isivuno esimangalisayo esingaphezu kwe-2.9 million yamathani omumbu. Amankampani amaningi afana leSunset Marketing, iNational Foods kanye leMathokozisi Milling kunye leBullertech sebequme inani lezisebenzi ngenxa yokuswelakala komumbu. Abahlaziya ngezokuthengiselana baxwayise ukuba lokhu kuzakwenza ukuba kube lokuthengwa komumbu ngaphandle njalo kuza kuswelakala umumbu emavikini alandelayo. Lokho kuzadala ukuba abantu abaningi balahlekelwe imisebenzi njengoba impuphu idingakala kakhulu. Osaziwayo wezokuthengiselana uGerald Tabengwa usesole kakhulu ibandla leZANU-PF lohulumende walo ngokungaqakathekisi izinto. Uye wethula inkulumo yakhe ngemva kokunanzwa kosuku obelubizwa ngokuthi Monomotapa Day obelubanjwe izolo. uTabengwa uye wathi kuyethusa ukuba uhulumende usebenzise izigidi zemali yedola eMelika ukugubha lolu suku ukuze kuncengwe uEmmerson Mnangagwa, kukanti ilizwe phakathi kwenkinga ezinkulu. Ake sizweni uThabengwa ekhuluma.
ZANU-PF has continuously shown that it doesn't care about us as the citizens. The event yesterday called the Munumtapa Day, Munumtapa holiday, is a testament by ZANU-PF that they don't care about us. Why use millions of dollars over a one-day event when civil servants are being paid peanuts? If that amount had been channeled towards the payment of salaries of civil servants, it would have been something worth celebrating. Currently, a lot of children at school-going age are not going to school. A lot of them have dropped out for one reason or the other, but mainly because they are failing to pay school fees. And yet, you find a government which calls itself a responsible government using millions of dollars. Why not take that money and pay school fees for children? Pay school fees for all that want to go to school. Then we have something worth celebrating. We can celebrate people, a few people who goes and squander millions of dollars, yet the millions of citizens in Zimbabwe are languishing in poverty. It's something that is angering, and we are calling the government of Zimbabwe to make a stop into activities like this, which are useless, to say the least.
Owelwela inkululeko Comrade Blessed Geza lo waziwa kakhulu ngokungavumelani lodaba luka Emmerson Mnangagwa luka 2030 ukhangelelwe ukuba axoxisane lesizwe namhlanje kusihlwa. NgoLwesihlanu lwezidlulileyo uComrade Geza uye wakhuluma ngokuba uhlose ukudala umsindo emhlanganweni webandla leZANU-PF okhangelelwe ukuba wenziwe kunyanga ezayo kweleMutare. Uye wathi usehlelile indlela zokumisa udaba luka 2030 kulo mhlangano. Enkulumeni efanayo njalo uye wabiza lo ngumsekeli kamongameli uChiwengwa ukuba angenele ekususeni uEmmerson Mnangagwa eofisini njengoba engomunye wabantu abamfakayo kuba abe ngumongameli ngomgunyathi ngomnyaka ka2017. Umsakazo weCitizens Movement Radio uza kusakaza le inkulumo namhlanje kusihlwa. Igqwetha elaziwayo ngokulwela amalungelo abantu Thabani Mpofu sewakhuthaza ibandla eliphikisayo ukuba lihlanganisa amakhanda ndawonye ukuze bakhiphe umbuso kaEmmerson Mnangagwa. Uye waphosela emakhasini akhe okuxhumana we-X. Igqwetha Mpofu uye wathi ibandla eliphikisayo yilo kumele lilethe inhlansi yethemba ezakhamizini, hashi amalunga ebandla eZANU-PF asecunukile afana lo Blessed Geza. Uye wakhuthaza ibandla eliphikisayo ukuba liziqoqe njalo lithungamele izakhamizi ukuze kukhitshwe ukungabuswa kuhle lokho kwenziwa libandla leZANU-PF. Izwe laseMalawi lisekhethweni namhlanje lapho kulabantu abali-17 abancintisa ukuba ngumongameli. Abahlaziyayo bathi umncintiswano phakathi kukaLazarus Chakwera obe ngumongameli kanye lalo ofuna ukuthatha intambo Peter Mutharika oleminyaka engama-85. uChakwera usolelwa ngokucikelela phansi umkhonomi welizwe kanti njalo nguye oselethe ukungasebenzi okukhulu kulelo lizwe. Ikomishini ekhangela ngezokhetho kwele Tanzania isiye njalo yakhipha lo bekhankasela ukuba ngumongameli uLuhaga Mpinga lapho bebisele emuva isinqumo sokuba akhankase. Lokhu kuza kumvimba ukuba akhankase kukhetho oluzayo. Umongameli uSamia Suluhu Hassan nguye osesele ekhanya ukuba uza kuncintisa kulolu khetho. Abanye abaza kuncintisa ngabamabandla amancane abavunyelweyo ukuba bancintise. webandla eliphikisayo kulelo lizwe iChadema onguye owakhishwa ngenyanga kaMabasa wala ukuba ayenze isivumelano ngomthetho we-Electoral Code yakulelo lizwe. uThindi Lusulu usalokhu evalelwe ejele ngamacala awaphikayo. Inkomishini yenhlanganiso ye-United Nations ebiphenya ngodaba lwase-Israel selufumanise ukuba i-Israel lecala ngokwenza amacala okuhlukumeza abantu kwele-Palestine eGaza ngomnyaka ka-2023. Umbiko lo uye waveza izinto ezine ezihlukumeza abantu ngaphansi komthetho wamazwe jikelele okufana lokubulawa kwabantu base-Palestine, ukukulimaza emzimbeni kanye lasengqondweni, kanye lokufaka ubuhlungu obenziwa lihlekana labantu kanye lendlela zokuvimba ukuzalwa kwabantu. Lokhu okuvunyelwe izinkulumo ezilethwe ngabathungameli base-Israel abafana lo Prime Minister uBenjamin Netanyahu. Isolwa kakhulu iziphathamandla ezifana nalo mongameli u-Isaac Herzog kanye lalowo engungqongqoshe wezokuvikela uYoav Gallant ngokuphehla udlame lobandlululo kanti njalo lokuletha imithetho enzima. Le imphumela iveza ukuba ilizwe lase-Israel lehlulekile ukuvika kanye lokujezisa labo abenze lezi zenzo. Ngesikhangele kwezemidlalo, iqembu leZimbabwe labobaba liye lanqoba eNamibia ngama-run angu-33 ukuze linqobe 1-0 emidlalweni yemidlalo emithathu ebidlalwa ku-T20 series. Imidlalo le ibidlalelwa koBulawayo izolo enkundleni yeQueen's Sports Club. Umgijimi omkhulu kweleZimbabwe u-Isaac Mpofu ugijime kuhle kakhulu lapho aphumelele wathatha izinga lesi-10 izolo ekuseni emidlalweni eyenziwayo eToyko eye-World Athletics Champion, okumenze waba ngomunye wabagijimi abakhulu kakhulu iZimbabwe eke yabalabo. Wagijima kuhle kakhulu ku-World Champions yomnyaka ka-2022 langomnyaka ka-2023 kanye lakuma-Olympics omnyaka ka-2024. Abalandeli benguqu sebeveze ukuthukuthela ngokwenziwa inhlanganiso yezenguqu ngokungahleli kuhle indlela ibhola elidlalwa ngayo. Lokhu kuza ngemva kokuba emidlalweni wama-under-17 akade bedlala emidlalweni we-CAF Under-17 AFCON behluleke ukuphumelela. Ama-Young Warriors anqotshwe 3-2 yiComoros izolo kanti njalo baye bakhishwa emidlalweni. Leli qembu beliye laba ngujikilobhanqa ekuqaliseni 0-0 eSwatini kanti njalo baye banqotshwa 1-0 yiMozambique. Lilanga lemidlalo njalo ku-UEFA Champions League namhlanje lapho kuza kudlala amanye amaqembu. Ake sikhangele imidlalo eza kudlalwa namhlanje. I-PSV iza kudlala le-Union St. Gilios, i-Athletic Bilbao yona iza kubhekana le-Arsenal, i-Juventus yona iza kubhekana le-Dortmund, i-Benfica iza kudlala le-Karabakh, i-Tottenham yona iza kudlala le-Villarreal bese kusithi i-Real Madrid iza kudlala le-Marseille. Ukuziphetha lezi ndaba kumsakazo we-Citizens Movement Radio nanze besihamba phambili. Sekonakele kusho Mahere ngenkohlakalo edalwa nguMnangagwa. Izinga lenkohlakalo ngaphansi kahulumende kaMnangagwa liyayangisa kusho ilunga ledale lephalamende. Ibandla leZANU-PF liyinhlanganiso yamasela kusho isiphathamandla sebandla eliphikisayo. Siziphetha lapha lezi ndaba.